Welcome to Eat, Move, Lift, Enjoy. Eat your food, move your body, lift your weight, enjoy your life. You can eat foods that you enjoy and still lose weight, and that's absolutely true. But should you? For some people, you can tell them that and it works an absolute treat because it opens their eyes to calories being the most important thing. Suddenly they can start incorporating these treats and snacks and maybe foods they thought previously they couldn't. It's a light bulb moment and brilliant, and they have success, they lose the weight and they can't believe how easy it is. But that's not everyone. It doesn't work like that for everyone, as I know, working with people that really struggle with it. And one of the things I think people struggle with, or individuals struggle with, is hunger. Some people do better on lower reward food, and lower reward food are things that are a bit simpler and a bit blander. So like your, a potato versus French fries. Potato, quite bland, quite boring, but you're unlikely to, once you've had a baked potato, go and bake another one. Whereas with chips and fries and that kind of thing, very salty, a little bit fatty, deep fried possibly, you can just keep eating them and eating them and eating them. Whereas some people can eat one biscuit or 2 chocolate biscuits and stop there and put the pack away. Others really struggle to do that. Like, we know these people. To know that about yourself, and then you have to make a call on it. So do you keep those, and this ties back into the food environment video I did the other day, do you keep those foods as part of the diet knowing that you've got a predisposition or a tendency, or however that brain chemistry is set up, you're more likely to overeat? Do you keep them in there, keep those foods in and risk it? Might make the diet easier to adhere to overall. Or do you focus your attention on the slightly, the single ingredient, more, I call them natural foods, but you know what I mean, like whole foods, like vegetables, fruits, potato instead of like chips, these kinds of things, and lean meats, good quality protein sources. Your body basically demands food for a couple of reasons. One, because of that evolutionary, you need calories, otherwise you will die, so it seeks out food. So you will seek out food to satisfy that. But there's a reason why after 2 courses at a restaurant, you can make room for that dessert. Your body doesn't need those calories at that point, but it knows when it sees chocolate fudge brownie on the menu, as soon as you read it, your body's like, oh yeah, but that tastes so good. It's this kind of eating pleasure. You're eating for pleasure then, but that drive is incredibly strong because that food is just geared up, sweet, fatty, delicious. So you have to know yourself. This is one to go away and think about and actually be honest with yourself. If you've got an issue with binging or overeating, it might be better to base your diet predominantly on these very simple basic foods, whole ingredient foods, and keep the junk to an absolute bare minimum. It's not going to do any harm to health markers either. If the thought of binning off all the food, if you've got complete control over it and you can have the one biscuit and put the packet back, then you might not need to worry about it as much. Don't get me wrong, I think everyone should base the majority of their diet around these single ingredient whole foods, but what you can get away with is going to vary depending on your individual setup. So those low reward foods, high reward foods, cake, cookies, crisps, i.e. the tasty foods. Low reward foods, vegetables, proteins, lean meats, these kind of things. Be honest with yourself, and you'll know which path to take. I hope that was useful. If you have any questions, stick them in the box below. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take it easy. Bye bye.